people.
Boulevard 20 is approved in adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of
December 23rd, 5:15 in the morning. This is what it's looking like in Cleveland.
The most common side effects were pain and swelling at the injection site, also pain, fatigue, headache, and joint pain.
I want to be able to keep my life.
That's why I chose to get vaccinated with Boulevard 20, because just one dose can help protect me from pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about getting vaccinated with Boulevard 20 today.
If you still have symptoms of moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis or active psoriatic arthritis after TNF blocker like Humira or Enbrel, Rinvoq is different than mayhem.
Stand up to your symptoms with Rinvoq.
Who's ever driving out here, may God be with you.
Stiffness, swelling, or soreness.
Drive accordingly
Reduces RA
and differently.
It can stop further irreversible joint
All that
damage.
speeding,
Rinvoq can boost immunity
very unnecessary.
in PSA.
Go get where you need to go.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB,
Just get there slow.
infections and blood clots,
That building,
cancers and blood
them people
skin cancer.
ain't going nowhere.
Heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occur. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take it allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or will become pregnant.
Ask your rheumatologist for Rinvoq. Rinvoq. Make it your mission. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Dupixent helps you do more with less hassle and can help you breathe better in as little as 2 weeks. Dupixent is an at-home treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma that's not for sudden breathing problems. Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Get a bright light, rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, numbness, and blues. Tell your doctor about new worsening joint aches and pain, parasitic infection. Don't change your stop as license, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Ask your specialist about Dupixent.
After 15 years of the show, Subaru and other retailers have donated over $250 million to charity.
In fact, Subaru is the largest corporate donor to the Boulevard Foundation and the largest automotive donor to Meals on Wheels and Make-A-Wish. Get a new Subaru during the Share the Love event, and Subaru and our retailers will donate $300 to charity.
You can celebrate Christmas with the Peanuts Gang for free, and a holiday classic gets a sinister twist. Danya Backus has the details in your Eye on Entertainment.
Remember that story about Cindy You Know Who? When her Christmas was stolen, she knew what to do.
The movie The Mean One reimagines the Christmas classic The Grinch Who Stole Christmas as a horrific tale of revenge. The horror parody follows the residents of Newville and a woman named Cindy, whose
This
parents
is
died
Dead
at the
Man's
hands of a
Curve.
reclusive character called The Mean One who lives on a nearby mountain. 20 years after the original
Just gotta
crime,
take it
Cindy
slow,
is
people.
ready to get even.
You're a dead one, mystery.
The Mean One is playing in theaters now.
They're really doing this? She's throwing it to Michelle. Michelle catches the flowers. You get married next. Your life's all set.
A young couple decides to tie the knot, but the real drama lies with the in-laws in the romantic comedy Maybe I Do. Richard Gere and Diane Keaton star as parents of the bride. Susan Sarandon and William H. Macy play the groom's parents. What nobody realizes is that the in-laws all know each other way too intimately.
What are we doing here?
I'm underdressed.
I could be asking the same questions at home with my wife.
Maybe I Do arrives in theaters January 23rd. You can watch the 1965 animated special A Charlie Brown Christmas for free. Apple TV Plus is offering the tender-hearted classic free to non-subscribers through Christmas Day. Subscribers can watch anytime. That's your Eye on Entertainment. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Coming up on CBS Mornings, singer
Why are
Rick
you
Astley
driving in the
talks
middle?
with Anthony Mason
You
in
should
London.
take yourself
about debuting
all
his
the
new
way
Christmas
over
show.
to the other lane. You should never drive 1, 2, 3. You're still in the fast lane. Get all the way over.
Don't call it a last-minute gift.
That way nobody is
Drugstore.
going to make an
Call it
accident
a
to hit
holiday
you.
bonus for the local economy.
I'm seriously thinking about making a channel for don'ts in driving. I'm 54 now. I've been driving for over let's say 4.5 decades. Never been in an accident. Don't plan on getting into an accident. I feel like that stuff hurts. I don't want to be a part of that.
Choose from a large selection of free 5G phones only at Metro.
Big on CBS News.
And stop playing with your
Our top
tires.
stories this morning.
Playing with your tires, you're playing with your life.
Creating life-threatening conditions and disrupting holiday travel across the country. It's bringing blizzard-like conditions.
Get your new
heavy
tires.
Snow, high winds, and dangerously cold temperatures to much of the nation. More than 5,000 flights scheduled for yesterday and today.
You want to
have
spend
been
some money?
canceled. And the
Spend some
House
money on
January
getting you
6th
new
committee
tires
released its final
for the winter.
report. It claims former President Donald Trump engaged in a multi-part criminal conspiracy to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. It also asserts he failed to act to stop his supporters from attacking the Capitol. The committee also released witness transcripts, including from former White House aide Cassidy
Now we over here by
Hutchinson.
Martin
She
Luther
described
King
being
Boulevard.
pressured by Trump allies before her testimony.
Near
Two
that
women whose
water.
families bonded when they were babies have been reunited. They had organ transplants 35 years ago. Stephanie Stahl shows us how they are now inspiring
Getting
others.
that wind blowing up.
A reunion together
Making
now as
visibility
wives and mothers.
a little
something
bit
that
more
was
harder,
never
but
sure.
it'll be
It's
okay.
been a long road for both of us.
Catherine Strickland and Anna Fishman had liver transplants as babies, a rarity in 1987. Their parents, who met at the hospital, bonded through the process, and so did the girls.
We were little, but we did form such a special bond. You know, it's such a unique thing to go through. And we kept in touch.
As children, they shared beach vacations, but ended up living in different states as adults, communicating mainly through texts.
It's so wonderful to have a friend who's been through the same experience.
They both have children now who met here for the first time. Catherine and Anna are part of the Transplant Pregnancy Registry that helps patients have families.
As long as their organ is working well and they're on medications with pregnancy after transplant. So I think people don't even know that it's a possibility.
Here, together for the first time in 20 years with their families, sharing an early holiday meal at Philadelphia's Gift of Life House.
We're so grateful.
And their gratitude still extends to the donor families who made it all possible.
To make a selfish decision to save other lives, during their time of sorrow.
Living examples of the gift of life. These transplant patients
That
are
was
now
not an accident,
lifelong
people.
friends. Stephanie Stahl, CBS
Tablet
News,
just fell
Philadelphia.
over.
Coming up first on CBS Mornings, Nobel Peace Prize winner Malala Yousafzai